My boss called me into his office, slid a tissue box across the desk before I'd even sat down and said, "Take all the time you need. We're all so sorry." I had no idea what he was talking about, and the way he couldn't hold my gaze told me I was the only person in the building who didn't already know. I'd left my phone in my work bag on silent all morning because I'd been on the warehouse floor since 6, no pockets, gloves on. When I clocked in for break, the whole room shifted. People who'd been laughing at the coffee machine went quiet. A girl from shipping, Dana, was sitting in the corner actually wiping her eyes when she looked at me, while 2 of the forklift guys glanced at each other and looked away fast. My supervisor, Hollis, who normally barked at us over missed quotas, crouched beside me with the gentlest voice I'd ever heard him use. "Why don't you head home, all right? Be with family. Don't worry about your shift." My heart started pounding. Hollis didn't do gentle. Hollis once chewed me out for a mislabeled pallet in front of the whole floor. The softness scared me more than any yelling ever could. I went looking for my best friend Priya, who ran the front intake desk. The second she saw me coming through the double doors, she dropped her clipboard and pulled me into a hug so tight it knocked the wind out of me. "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry this is happening to you." I started crying without even understanding why, just from the way she was holding me, like the floor of my life had already caved in. "Pri, please just tell me what's going on," I begged. She shook her head against my shoulder, her own tears soaking my collar. "I think you need to go home. Please, just go home." That only made it worse. We walked to the front office and I told the receptionist I needed to clock out for the day. She took one look at my face and slid the sheet over without a single question. Didn't ask why, didn't mention coverage, didn't say the usual thing about needing approval. As I signed my name, I noticed someone in the row of chairs by the door, still in his grease-stained coveralls, looking like he hadn't slept in 2 days. My older brother, Reggie. He worked an hour out of town and never ever came to my job. "Reggie, what are you doing here?" He stood up so fast his keys clattered to the tile. Then he wrapped me up and held on like I might slip away. Hey, what are you doing out here? Why aren't you working?" The words spilled out of me between hiccuping breaths, the tissue box, the staring, Hollis telling me to go home, everyone acting like someone had died. He pulled back and looked at me, and I watched his face do this thing, like he was weighing how much I could survive hearing all at once. He walked me into the empty break room and shut the door. He sat across from me and took both my hands in his rough, calloused ones. There's no easy way to say this. His voice cracked clean in half. "Mom and Dad were in a crash Saturday night, coming back from the lake. My whole body went cold. Saturday. It was Tuesday. I'd been camping in a no-signal canyon with friends since Friday, only got back this morning. They'd texted me Friday saying, 'Drive safe, see you Monday, love you both.' But what does that have to do with a rumor?" I whispered. "What is everyone whispering about?" He squeezed my hands until it hurt. "They didn't make it, kid. Either of them." A truck crossed the median. He stopped, jaw working, unable to push the rest out. "Then why is the whole company acting like this?" I asked, even as something deep inside me started bracing for an answer I didn't want. He looked like he might be sick. Somebody who drove up on the wreck before the ambulances filmed it, and they put it online. It spread around town overnight. His voice came apart. "In the video, Dad's gone already. But Mom, she's still talking. She's reaching for him. And the last thing she says, clear as anything, is that dumb knock-knock joke. The one with the broken punchline. The one you two said every single time you said goodbye." I knew the joke. We'd said it since I was 5. He always wrecked the ending on purpose just to hear me groan. He always told it wrong, I said, my voice coming from somewhere far away. On purpose, because I hated it. Then I was up and out the door, running across the parking lot to a car I wasn't even sure I'd remembered to lock.